Hey everybody, welcome to episode number 89 of What's That Pepper series. Today I have another cross of my own that is very special, and this is the Texas Chocolate Bonnet. This is the cousin to the Texas Crimson Bonnet, and I've sent a ton of those seeds out before, and I think people are growing it for a few seasons now. And originally, this was a cross between my Sriracha, which is this right here, and my chocolate Scotch bonnet, which I've grown for many, many years. And this is what it came out to be. And look at this. It looks exactly like this pepper right here. Has a beautiful tail, round shape, sort of like a bonnet shape, like a chocolate Scotch bonnet with that crazy looking stinger. And this one has a crazy hook right here. So those are the peppers. So let's go take a look at the plant and then we'll come back, cut this open and give it a taste. Alright guys, here is what my Texas chocolate bonnet looks like. And they're very beautiful plants. They can get pretty big, grow pretty wide and full. And they can also be very, very productive. So you see lots and lots of pods. I picked a few off already because they were so ripe and dried. So the remaining ones are the ones that I haven't gotten to. So they're way down here. And you see once they get too ripe, they'll turn almost to like a not so much chocolate color, but a little bit more red. Like right here too. And a lot of them have really good crazy stingers like these here. So that's a beautiful one. So that's usually the shape that I go after. And in there's a bunch of them that has really cool shapes too. So we're gonna pick a few and I'll show you what they look like. Look at this. This is a crazy looking one with an awesome stinger. So this is gonna be one that I would most likely save seeds for to grow next season. And then I have another one that I just got. Look at this one. So this is also a very nice and beautiful shape. I love the way the stinger looks. Here they are. Looks like a Scotch bonnet with a crazy stinger. See, the skin is nice and smooth. So let's go inside and try it out. Alright guys, here is a closer look at my Texas chocolate bonnet. This is the cousin to the Texas crimson bonnets. And I've sent a bunch of those seeds out last year. And some of them turned chocolate, which I knew they would because I grew a few of the red ones and they would come out chocolate as well. So anyway, here is what they look like. Man, they are gorgeous this year. So check this out. You see this here? Look at that crazy stinger. I really love these nice tails right here. And I've been trying to breed peppers that would produce this trait. And look at this crazy one here. So these are considered super hot because they're very, very hot. I'm not sure what the Scoville is because they're not tested, but I know they're really hot. So, and here's a larger one. You see that? It looks very similar to my chocolate Scotch bonnet. And I've grown the chocolate Scotch bonnet for many, many years, and they look exactly like this, except the skin is shiny and smooth and not as bumpy as these. So let's cut it open and see what it looks like inside. We'll cut the big one. Nice and fresh because I just picked it off the plant. And some of these are way too ripe here, so you shouldn't wait too long to harvest these because they become really nice and soft. So here it is, large placenta, Typical of the walls for super hot, they're usually thinner, and these thin wall peppers are just so spicy. I'm not sure why. Some of the thicker wall peppers are not as hot, but these thin ones here, they're ridiculous. So it looks very pretty. You see the placenta is also red, so I guess it kind of bleed into that section. So this area right here is where all of the oil comes from, and that's where the heat is also. So guys, the seeds are not spicy. They are spicy because they are attached to those glands that produce the oil. So a lot of people say the seeds are hot. They're really not hot. It's just they're hot because they touch the oil. Okay, so let's give this a smell. It doesn't have those strong, super hot smell like I usually get from my other crosses. So let's cut a piece and try this out. Okay, because these are very, very spicy, I'm just gonna try a small piece. All right, guys, Texas chocolate bonnet. And I have cut the peppers open for you guys, so let's give this a smell. It doesn't have a very strong smell at all. Strange because the red one smells crazy. Yeah, it's has a faint smell to it, and it does have that crazy super hot that you always get. Wow, don't touch your nose with that. So anyway, these are really, really hot from the previous seasons. So I'm gonna try a small piece for you to try to let you know what it tastes like. It does have a little floral taste to it. I haven't gotten any heat. At the tip, I guess it doesn't have too much heat to it. Maybe towards the placenta. So let me lick it and see. This is very surprising. It looks dangerous, but it's not really hot at all. There's a little heat. So let me try another bite. This is very, very strange. I mean, it looks so dangerous, but I haven't detected any heat yet. The taste is a little hard to describe on this one. It's very little sweetness, a little plain, but it has that very different aroma to it, almost floral, but really not, because the floral would probably make me gag by now. So let me try a larger piece. Man, this is really weird. I need to try a different pot. Sometimes they're inconsistent, but that one doesn't have any heat at all. Which is a big surprise to me because they were so hot the previous season. So we'll cut this crazy looking one out. You know, the flavor is really cool. It's really nice. You can just eat it. I'm not sure what the next one would taste like, but that one, it has decent flavor. Very little sweetness and little to no heat at all. This one has a little bit more smell to it. It smells hot, but I don't know why it's not hot. Let me lick it first. Okay. I'm trying to chew it because this thing doesn't have slow build. And I'm just waiting for it to come on. This one is hotter. This is so funny, guys, because it looks dangerous, but it has very little heat. The other pot has more heat to it. Now I can feel a little burn in my mouth right now. I still get that nice aroma, but that I can't describe. It's not that ghost. You know, the ghost has that crazy floral aroma. This one is like similar to that, but really reduced. And then the taste that it leaves in your mouth is that super hot taste, but little heat, very little. So I would say, well, it has a really good aftertaste, good flavor, no heat or very little heat. This is a shocker because I don't know what this could be used for. I'm gonna still keep growing this because the shape is just so amazing. It looks crazy bumpy, but there's no heat in it. I'm gonna have to try the other plants to see if they're the same, but so far this has little to no heat. The pepper looks crazy. I mean, when you look at this, you're gonna say, wow, that is gonna be really hot, but then you eat it, no heat. So if I keep growing this and it would produce the same thing, man, that would be really cool, because you can say like, wow, look at this crazy pepper. You give it to some people, they'll be afraid, and then you eat it and there's no heat. So anyway, guys, that is my Texas chocolate bonnet of 2019. The one last year is crazy hot. I don't know what happened to these, so that's why I'm gonna have to investigate and try the rest of them. Maybe something happened. Alright guys, I'm still curious as to why there's no heat in these pods, so I went outside and got another one. This is a green one, and it started to turn chocolate from the top here, so it's almost ready, but it's still green here. So I just wanted to see, maybe these pods are overripe, that's why they're not hot. So we're gonna try this one as well. And that's the beauty of growing your own peppers. You just go outside and get one. Okay, so we'll cut this green one and try it. I'm not wearing gloves. Wow, this one smells really green, like pepper green. Pretty decent smell to it. It smells a lot better than the ripe one, because the ripe one doesn't have much. Yeah, this one's more tropical, like more of what I'm expecting. Yeah, there's a little heat in it. Okay, so I'll take a bite and see, because for these are not very hot, so we'll try it. Really good flavors, almost like a mild fruit. Oh, this one has a little heat. Tastes very similar, except this is fresher. And try the whole thing. Little citrus flavor at the placenta. Yeah, there's some heat. It's like some of the super hot heat, but very, very low. Wow. Very interesting. I'm so shocked by this. As I mentioned, the pepper looks dangerous. But somehow, there's no heat this season. I mean, there's heat, but very little heat. Alright guys, so I guess my plants are not producing any pods that have a lot of heat. So this Texas chocolate bonnet, the one I selected here, is very low to little heat. It's a good, probably a good pepper to grow to fool people because it does look a little dangerous. But somehow the heat is gone out of this. I'm gonna go back to my earlier seasons and get some seeds and grow those as well, and then I'll grow them both. That way I'll have one that has no heat and then one that has a bunch of heat. So that is it guys. I hope you enjoyed this. It's a bit long, but I was so curious. I mean, I've never seen a pepper that looks like this that are not hot. So that's it guys. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.